A police officer experiences some of the most bizarre moments that one can imagine. Today we bring you 2 hours of footage of the most insane and jaw-dropping scenes ever captured on police body cam. First up, we have this psycho who was literally playing Call of Duty in real life.
You stuck? No. Give me your hand.
The 16-year-old suspect tried to attack the officer with his knife, but was stopped and immediately arrested. He was charged with malicious wounding and remains in custody. Moving on, here is another crazy man who thought he could get away from the officers without any consequences.
Please stop.
On January 6, 2025, in Kalamazoo, Michigan, a police officer spotted a stolen car and attempted to pull it over. Shockingly, the suspect chose to speed away onto icy roads.
He's spinning out. Okay, looks like he crashed out. He crashed out. Driftwood. He made his way back around Driftwood, Westview, I think it is. Still eastbound.
Hitting a mailbox and a trash can was not bad enough, as the driver continued to drive away from the officer and ultimately crashed on the side of the road.
Speeds are 46. Still eastbound Arena. Yeah, he crashed out.
Thankfully, no other bystander was hurt, and as the suspect tried to run away, the officers immediately got a hold of him.
Please stop! Stop! Get on the ground right now! Take one to the duster.
I'm bleeding.
What's that? Yeah, he crashed out pretty hard. Okay. Yeah, we're good.
The driver was later identified as a 14-year-old and was transported to the Kalamazoo County Juvenile Home. Now, if you think this was crazy, watch how this next police encounter shaped up. On October 1st, 2023, a concerned father contacted 911 complaining about a child custody dispute.
Wait, hold on. They coming. I have a mom who's taking a child that I have custody of, and I need help because she's getting ready to get into a car and drive off. I'm in San Pedro. I'm in San Pedro right now.
You have custody of it, like sole custody?
I have sole custody, yes. And she's getting ready to pull off in the vehicle right now. I am at. She's starting the vehicle up right now.
Okay.
And she's driving the engine, and she has them in a car with no car seat. Please. Oh my God.
Son, daughter?
It's a son.
And is she the mother of the child? How did she get your son?
It's her son, but she picked him up from Friday. She picked him up from school Friday for me.
Despite the father having sole custody, the mother, later identified as 39-year-old Misha Scott, took her son in her U-Haul truck. Shortly after, the cops spotted the mother in a parking lot and went over to talk to her.
It's okay. What's going on?
Don't walk church me like that. I'm in distress.
No, I just didn't want the car to ruin me.
Please don't call a mental place before you run up on me like that. I'm in distress.
Okay, what's
If you
going on?
need another help for that, don't do that, please. I'm begging y'all. Please don't do that.
Don't do what?
Run up on me and
Look
just
at me.
help.
I'm standing here with my hands in my
Okay.
pockets. All right?
You got that understanding,
Okay.
though, right?
Calm
Y'all
down.
on my page? I'm calm.
No, you're not. Okay,
You
explain
already-
to me what's going on.
I'm calm. I'm calm.
Okay, listen to the officer.
Okay. This officer here?
Yes.
Okay, you know what?
Okay, what's going on?
Okay. So, me and my cousin, okay, here you go right here.
Ma'am, talk to me.
No, it's fine,
Ma'am,
it's fine.
talk to me.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Scott clearly was not in the best mental state, rambling incoherently as officers tried to reason with her. They kept pressing, hoping that she would explain her actions.
So what's going on?
Okay. So, I'm good. I'm a mother.
Okay.
First of all. First.
Yes, I understand. You're a mother.
Okay, and that's it. And I'm having a hard time co-parenting with my cousin here, of course, because then you bring back, you see, it's just me and my child. You know what I'm saying? So please don't.
Ma'am, ma'am,
Okay.
Just making sure everything's
we
fine.
have to talk.
you haven't been explained to me or anything. You keep
No,
interrupting
because
me.
I already
So
said
why
I'm
don't
in
you-
distress already and call
What
somebody
does
that
that
can
mean?
help me.
Okay, explain to me what that means. To you.
That means that the police does not have no control over this situation.
Okay, I don't even know what the situation
What
is because
exactly?
you haven't been able to explain anything to me. So why don't you take a deep breath?
Despite Scott's stern demeanor, the officers remained patient, speaking to her politely and treating her with respect.
Let me ask you a few questions. This is your son, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And how old is he?
5.
5? Okay. Now, explain to me, before anything happened today, what's the custody situation with your son?
The custody situation with my son was that my cousin take care of my son and protect him
Okay.
by all costs until his mother gets out of jail and able to obtain custody herself.
Okay, so there is a court order that's staying this?
No, there was a court order.
There was
the
a
court
court
order is closed.
Okay,
This
so
is a wrap.
Okay, so tell me what the court order originally said.
The court order said for me
Okay.
to listen to my cousin
Okay.
by all means necessary.
So you were in jail at some point, correct?
I was incarcerated.
You were incarcerated at some point, all right? And because of that, your cousin had custody of your child.
Yeah.
Yes or no? Okay.
The father had all the legal documents proving his custody, yet the officers still took the time to listen to the mother, even as she made no sense at all.
So the court gave your cousin custody of your child?
No.
No.
No one has custody of my child. My child's in the system, meaning he's up for grabs. If I get in trouble, they're going to take him. If he get in trouble, they're going to take him. So no one's right or wrong here.
Okay,
We
so,
don't know,
okay,
because
hold on a
no-
second.
we haven't seen no
I'll tell you.
judge.
Let's stop that because obviously we're talking into two different languages here.
Okay,
Because you.
I understand,
Okay,
because
so
I'm
why don't
upset.
why don't you tell me what happened today?
Oh, what happened today? I got up, I took a shower, I got a shower, and we headed to the park.
Okay.
And then
Let
today
me ask you a question. So is staying with you?
No, the whole time, all summer,
Okay.
every day that he's supposed to be with him. I take him to school, I fix him clothes, I buy his food.
Does live with you?
Yeah,
Okay.
back and forth,
Back and forth.
joint custody.
So you have joint custody with. How does that work out? Is there certain days that you're
Yeah.
supposed to have him, he's supposed to have him?
Yeah, we agreed with him. He made up everything. Like, I'm just saying yes, because he did me a favor.
It turned out that Scott was the one who lost custody of his child, and as you watch ahead, you'll understand exactly how that happened.
Listen, I have a copy of certain documents. I don't have all the documents in the world to prove what I'm saying is right. He don't have no documents to saying that he's right. All I did was take the document that the police asked me for.
Okay. And then what happened then? Did he take your son or did...
No, because that's what I'm trying to get to. That's what I'm trying to get this understanding, so y'all don't just ram and kill or hurt me. You know what I mean? Just going off anybody. Sorry, I've been hurt enough. I just got ambushed in my house on Monday
Okay, do you
while
want-
my son was
It's going to
there.
get to the point where I'm not going to listen to you anymore. I'm just going to listen to everything he says.
Okay,
because
well,
you're
you
not
already
doing
did
anything.
that. When you just,
I haven't.
I already
Well, I
put
just
my
got
point.
here.
So that's what you're gonna do. We gotta go to see the
No,
judge.
you have not explained anything
I
to
don't
me.
have nothing else to say. I got the right to remain silent if I'm
That's
under
fine.
arrest.
Then do that, okay?
I'm
right
under
back.
arrest?
No, I just wait there.
Okay, thank you.
What's going on, Mark?
So they don't have any documentation
If
on
I
it,
got
so
the
I'm
right to
going to call
remain
DCFS
silent, I
with
know
the
my rights.
information they gave me on the child to
Obviously,
see if there's an open case.
everybody knows their
They
rights
said
and
they
they don't give
are
a fuck. I give a fuck about my rights.
The officer was unable to understand the situation, and Scott was talking as if she was impaired. She kept talking, but none of her statements made any sense. Now, if this weren't bad enough, you'll be shocked to see what it is that she does next.
I'm sorry, you have no paperwork, documentation on you at all? They'll help us.
Wasn't
figure this out?
expecting this.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I just don't have it on
I'm
me.
just coming to pick him up as a normal.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take custody of your son.
Yeah.
We're going to go back to the station.
Yeah, and all of us gonna and wait.
No, your son's going to come with us.
Yeah,
Okay. And then we'll have to figure out, we'll have to have DCSF come out, create a whole new case, and
yeah.
start over again.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay?
That's
There's no reason.
agreed. Thank you.
Well, no.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or we can. Go ahead and grab him.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. You didn't give me
We're not
another
playing
option.
games.
Bye. You want your stuff, baby?
All right.
Let him. Can he get his stuff, please?
Okay, you want him to go with him?
No.
Well, give me his stuff.
I'm just playing. Where else he gonna go?
We're not
He lives
playing,
with
ma'am.
him.
Aisha, we're not playing games.
Okay, we'll get
Okay?
his stuff. Let get his stuff. Like, look, this is very disrespectful.
What's his stuff?
He knows his stuff.
After getting information from the DCFS, the officers found out that the father had full custody and just proceeded to get him back to the father. Meanwhile, Scott remained uncooperative and showed little concern for her son.
He don't have nothing. This man stars my child.
You know what? If you don't give me his
Okay.
stuff, you can keep it.
No. Well, how am I gonna keep it? And what does that do for my child?
Well, you're not doing anything for your child
Okay,
right now.
I'm just asking
Okay.
you.
Maisha?
I'm stressed out. I'm having a hard
explain,
time.
explain to her what Department of Child Family Services told you.
Okay, come on. You gonna be good. You can talk.
Okay, don't walk away, ma'am.
I got his phone.
I spoke to the supervisor down at the CFS, and they informed me that on 2019 there was no case, and it shows that legal guardian.
2019? No, this. No, been illegally with. See, this is how I know this is negligence. Since 2017. Yeah. So now, what's the next one?
Okay,
That
Maisha.
was the last case that was.
Okay.
So as
Oh,
far
it
as
was
any
another
prior
one?
information on it.
Whoa!
Now, there is something wrong with this woman, and one thing was obvious. She should not be having custody of any child whatsoever. As the cops took the kid away, the worst was yet to come.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All of his stuff.
All right, I'll put that for him, all right?
Damn.
Hey,
Like, why are y'all doing this to me?
We're not. We're just.
Y'all did, look.
Where's this backpack?
And he told my son that he not safe. Look how he holding my son.
Where's his backpack?
I'm your angel. I love you, son. Don't fight. Relax. Y'all have a good night.
You too, ma'am.
Just walk her.
Despite everything, the officers gave her a clean slate and allowed her to head back home without anything. But instead of leaving peacefully, she made things worse for herself by doing the unthinkable.
The incident number is
3189. Whoa, hey! Whoa! Whoa! 511 officers help, shots fired. The target. Partner, where are you? Get in the car!
Scott rammed her U-Haul in the direction of the officers and ended up hitting one pedestrian. Here is clear footage of this rather bizarre incident.
the incident number is
3189.
DCSF know that.
Whoa, hey!
The officers immediately began on a chase to catch the crazy woman, and it didn't take them long to find the U-Haul had crashed into a tree.
Oh. He's
gonna go over the thing there. Oh,
it's actually Consul Del Mar. At TC, into the park here, guys. Hold the frequency control. Hold the frequency up.
I can't see any airbags are open. Can you get her, Ralph?
Unit Target 56 with the vehicle from South Delmar, Commercial Consul Del Mar, Gaffney.
Let me know when to approach. Go!
Hey, go ahead, pull her up,
Give me her, give me her. Come here. On your stomach. Hold on. Any bill for the
Scott was then arrested and taken to the police station where she was charged with attempted murder and assault with a deadly weapon on a peace officer with a vehicle. Her vehicle was then impounded as evidence. Moving on, here is a bizarre moment when a police officer stumbled upon his fellow cop breaking the law. On May 20th, 2024, Florida Highway Patrol troopers noticed a vehicle swerving across lanes and speeding. They immediately conducted a traffic stop only to find out that they had a fellow cop on their hands.
Southbound ramp to Corway. We're gonna be just before Corway on the ramp, almost to the bottom. 391, we're all the same. It's all the same. Transport, just confirming you need fire as well. That's it for me. It's gonna be for vehicle 4507 driver. Opening with black paint and leg paint.
The individual was an off-duty Doral police officer, Johan Delgado, who did not take long to identify himself. However, it was obvious that he was impaired.
The light is down here on the way.
The officers decided to administer some field sobriety tests, but the officer's condition did not look good enough to be able to handle them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Walk up, and back, 3 foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, go down your toes, 5, 6, 7. That's it. Alright, come over here. You good, come here. Come at the face, mate. It should be the why do you tell you the second floor? I'll do that. Are you in the middle right now? No. Not this second, sir. I'll be ready. I'm gonna lift my foot. Either foot, either leg, approximately 6 inches off the ground. Imagine a Coke can in between. About this much.
It is disappointing to see a law enforcement officer breaking the law, driving well over the limit, and endangering countless lives on the road.
I gave you every single opportunity. No, nope. Look at me. I give you every single chance. So I tried my best. No, I'm not repeating people. I'm cooperating. I've done all the steps. Give me one more shot. I mean, I'm super. I'm not playing with you, sir. So please, give me one more shot. Look at your eyes right now. Look at your eyes. They're wide open, and the light is open. So give me a shot.
However, it did not take long for the test to be over, and the cops quickly made their decision to arrest him.
Questions on it. I just need the password to this phone.
Why?
Do you need me to
Who are you gonna call?
1418, just predicted your response.
That's it. Put my phone here. Okay? And let them know my blood. I have like really. I can feel my blood pressure's through the roof right now, and I'm nervous. I don't want to have like. I'm literally.
Where's your blood pressure location?
I don't have it on me, man. That's why I'm
in the car?
No.
It's in the house.
I don't have it.
Now, while this was crazy enough, this next police shootout will surely leave you shocked.
Police interactions often escalate and turn into intense shooting encounters under specific circumstances. Today, we'll look into these cases, which resulted in the most shocking police shootings. On March 16, 2021, 36-year-old Jorge Cerda entered his aunt's residence while under the influence of drugs and carrying a firearm. Alarmed by his behavior, his aunt hurriedly dialed 911, but surprisingly, the first dispatcher displayed an unhelpful attitude.
Excuse me, we have a situation on West 21st Street.
What's happening, ma'am?
I'm sorry?
What's happening?
Oh, it's happening. You know what? I have my nephew. He's in the back, and I'm not sure he has a BB gun. And I want somebody to come in, please.
What is he doing, ma'am?
I don't know, but he's all drugged up.
Is this in LA or San Pedro?
I'm sorry?
Are you in Los Angeles or San Pedro?
I'm in Los Angeles.
Is he white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's Hispanic.
He's in the rear yard?
He's in the backyard.
Soon after, another person who was in the house contacted 911, and this time the responder displayed a better attitude.
Hi, yes. I want to report that there's a guy in the property with a gun. He shot up into the air. My family's in the back house.
Okay, what's the address?
It's West 21st Street,
West
California.
21st?
Yes,
Okay, can you describe the guy? First, is this in San Pedro or in LA?
LA.
Okay, and can you describe the guy to me?
He is bald. I believe he's wearing a black shirt.
Send the officers out there, okay?
All right, thank you. Please hurry, because he just shot up into the air.
Okay, I'm going to send the officers, okay?
At this point, Jorge had seemingly got out of control as he also fired a shot in the air. Moments later, several officers reached the scene and started investigating the matter.
Hey, you don't need anything from us? He's fine?
Well, the thing is, he has a BB gun. That's what we're just afraid. He's so drugged up. We don't want nothing else to happen.
Is he shooting it at you guys? He's just shooting in the air?
Yes. Yeah, he tried to scare me when I tried to go back to him. I told him, and then he just shot it to the side. I mean, it's like something like this.
Okay, but he never pointed at you guys and threatened you guys? No. Nothing? No. Is he mentally ill?
No.
He's just high?
Yes, he's just high. He's just high. It's like that.
I mean, if it's his BB gun and he owns it, and he's not threatening you guys, I can't do anything to him. If he's just, I mean...
Yeah, he didn't do it. He didn't post it, but...
What's his name?
The officers were right, as they couldn't just arrest Jorge for carrying a weapon that was legally registered under his name. However, the family remained adamant, and the officer attempted to talk to him over the phone.
Hello? Hey, George. Hey, this is Officer Science. You okay? This is Officer Science with LAPD. Are you okay? No, we want to make sure you're okay. Well, we don't want to go in there. We don't want anyone to get hurt. You're not in trouble. We don't want you to die today. Hello? Hey, George. Hey, this is Officer Science. You okay? This is Officer Science with LAPD. Are you okay? No, we want to make sure you're okay. Well, we don't want to go in there. We don't want anyone to get hurt. You're not in trouble. We don't want you to die today. Well, we want to leave. We want to leave, but we just got to talk to you real quick, and you can finish your family matters. What could we? Well, I know you went to jail, but I wasn't with you. No, but we want to help you out. We want to help you out.
He doesn't want the money.
Can you come out and talk to us?
Oh man, he doesn't want the money.
What's that? Just come on out and talk to us real quick. Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, come out and talk to us.
So we promise.
You're not in trouble.
Look, there was no. Hey George, this is Sergeant Coble. There was no crime, okay? But there's people that call and they're concerned. So because they thought that there was, so we have to make sure there isn't.
The sergeant then attempted to talk to him, explaining that if he surrendered peacefully, there would be no actions against him. However, Jorge didn't seem to listen and abide by his commands.
Okay, listen, you have a BB gun, right? People thought it was a real gun. Somebody called and they thought it was a real gun. Okay. Okay, I can tell you, but you gotta come out first. Is that fair?
Just come in, man. I got no shit, man. Come in. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
just come on out.
First of all, where am I fucking mayor, right?
No, we don't even want to do that, George. We're not even concerned about any record because you're not gonna go to jail. We just want you to step out. We're gonna talk to you. We're gonna make sure everything's okay inside the house, and we're leaving. That's it. I promise you.
Okay. Yeah.
But the longer we're here, it gets worse. So, what's that? I promise you. I'm Sergeant Coble. I promise you. You're not gonna go to jail.
Jorge's sister also got onto the scene, and the officers also tried to engage with her to understand what was unfolding.
My brother, that's my brother.
It's her brother.
Is it an air rifle or a pistol?
I don't know. It's huge. I know I could hurt someone. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
She said it was like a
shotgun. The bullets are this big, and they're round. They're not like. It's what is it? They call it like shotguns. I know it's pretty big. It's pretty big.
She's saying it's a shotgun.
The officers tried to negotiate something with Jorge, but he wouldn't listen and barricaded himself in the house. Seeing the situation not improving, the officers called for a crisis negotiator in an attempt to convince Jorge to come out.
Come to the front door, one of the windows, wave your hands at me. Make sure your hands are empty, please. Come to the window, I want to make sure you're okay. We've seen you earlier at the front window.
Okay.
George, the police are out here, and they're not going to go away. They're here to make sure that you're safe. There's a lot of people out there who want to speak with you, including your family. Like I said, down the street, she wants to speak with you also. A lot of people in your family want to speak with you. They all care and love you. George, your phone keeps on going to voicemail every time I call. Is the battery dead on the phone? Is that a cell phone? I need to know so you and I can speak. Can you let me know? Your aunt's down the street, your cousin, your entire family. Listen, the police are not going to walk away. They're not going to just leave until we make sure that you're safe. You come out, you cooperate. Let's talk. You can talk to your family. You can talk to me.
After minutes of trying, Jorge's aunt took over the loudspeaker and tried to talk Jorge into surrendering. However, the result didn't seem to change any bit.
No te va a pasar. Nosotros te lo aseguramos, mijo. Vamos a estar ahí contigo. ¿Ok? Sal, por favor.
George, I can hear you. You're inside yelling. Just can't understand you. Go to the door or the window so I can hear you.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said.
Now, hours have passed ever since the police arrived at the home, and after the crisis negotiation team declared a deadlock, gas was employed into the home to force the suspect out. Meanwhile, officers from SWAT were also summoned as they tried to enter the home from the back with guns drawn.
Suspect! Steve! Let me see your hand! Get off the air! Suspect's coming out the 2-3 corner of the door. George, let me see your hand! Let me turn around. You good? Yeah, I got hit. Roger. I got hit in the vest. You got hit in the vest? Yeah.
SWAT officer Rodney Williams was in the front and was shot in the chest. Luckily, the bullet was stopped by his vest. The brave officer continued to charge, but he had no idea what was about to happen in the next few minutes.
Come on, your hands up! You want me to take your place? No, I'm good. Let me see your hands! Do you see him? I can't see him, no. Rodney's good. Rodney is good. Rodney Williams, he's good. I'm gonna do it from here. Yeah, go ahead. You guys see him. Rodney's down! Officer's down! Officer's down! Rodney's down! Rodney's down!
The unfortunate happened as Officer Rodney was shot again, and this time at his face. Visibly injured by the incident, the other officer started to get help for the injured officer. However, several SWAT officers were still trying to locate Jorge inside.
Have the Larry come to site 2, 1 west of the location. What's that? No. Hey, officer down, officer down. Rodney got hit. So yeah, hey, don't move. Don't move. Don't reach for that rifle. Do not reach for that rifle. Is he down? Yeah, he's down. He's down. Suspect's down. Do not move!
Eventually, one of the officers shot Jorge and he fell down. Moments later, several officers reached over to detain him.
You go for that rifle, I'm gonna shoot you again, you understand? He's on site 2-3, the 2-3 corner. On the ground. Do not move! Get hands on him! Here. Cover him, cover him.
You got cuffs? You got cuffs?
Yeah.
Come on, I got metal cuffs.
The Los Angeles Fire Department responded to the shooting and determined that Jorge had died on the scene. Officer Rodney Williams, who got shot in the cheek, was transported to a hospital immediately and soon got back to stable condition. Jorge made a terrible mistake, but even that pales in front of what this next guy did.
I mean, I'm not telling you not to achieve that. What I'm saying is,
I'm a hell of responsible.
On February 24th, 2024, 911 received a bizarre call from an employee of a hotel, reporting a man who was holding and swinging a sword outside the building. Well, let's just listen to the 911 call.
There's Department, how can I help you?
Hello, I work over here at the Days Inn, and I just have customers complaining that there's a guest here that's waving around a sword and screaming.
What's the address?
He's around the other side of the building on the bottom floor. He's in room 116. He just didn't listen when we told him to stop, and we just...
So is he in the room doing this, or is he outside the room doing this?
He's outside, like, just right outside of his room, just, like, screaming, waving a sword.
Okay, do you know, is he white, black, Hispanic, Native American?
He's white.
About how old?
I would say maybe 30.
What color shirt?
Red jacket.
What color pants or shorts?
I want to say maybe black or gray. Oh, he's wearing shorts, gray shorts.
Gray shorts, okay.
And we weren't going to kick him out. We just wanted him to stop, but he wasn't listening to us.
So nobody's with him, are they?
No, he's just by himself.
All right, I've got deputies. That'll be there shortly, okay?
Alrighty, thank you so much.
You're welcome, bye-bye.
The man doing this was identified as 23-year-old Devin Lewis, and his actions were even recorded on a CCTV. Seeing the situation, a couple of sheriff deputies were sent over to confront Devin. Initially, the officers tried to talk some sense into him. However, Devin appeared to be making some incoherent statements.
like put it down, like lay it on the ground, or yeah. You gotta call us. Yeah, saying that you're screaming, waving the sword and stuff.
I swear.
What's that?
I swear I'm not screaming.
No, that's fine. I mean, I didn't hear you scream when I pulled up. That's just what the call is
Listen
referencing.
to me now. Listen to me, Owens. Now you listen to me, dog. Oh yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on, dude?
I'm trying to achieve something.
Huh?
I'm trying to achieve greatness in the baton. Is this not allowed in the United States?
Well, I mean, we got people calling. I mean, I'm not telling you not to achieve that. What I'm saying is,
I'm a hell of responsible. Unless somebody comes at me and is willing to kill me, I'm not willing to kill you.
The deputies tried to warn off Devin, urging him to go inside his room. However, the suspect declined and forced the officer to retaliate.
it should be. I agree 100%. But what we're trying to understand
But if they are
is,
willing to kill me, and if they don't accept that they're willing to kill me,
no, I mean, that's not the case, man. Like I said, we're here to see what's going on. All right, it's not every day that somebody's out at a hotel waving a katana. You know what I mean? You're what?
I'm related to Dionysus.
So what are you doing?
I'm practicing my way with the katana so I can become better at combat.
Are you not able to do that in the comfort of your room? Yeah, leave it there, dude. Don't do it. I'm telling you right now.
Devin made the foolish decision to attack the officer with his katana, forcing him to use his firearm. Here's the incident from another officer's body cam. That presents another angle.
Yeah, leave it there, dude. Don't do it.
Put it down,
I'm telling
man.
you right now.
Put it down.
Don't.
695, shots fired, shots fired.
The deputies called for backup and immediately began to give him first aid. Soon after, the rural Metro Fire Department arrived to continue life-saving efforts. But unfortunately, Devin was pronounced dead at the scene. Soon after this incident, an investigation began to see if policies were violated during the standoff. Well, I believe the deputy, who was later discovered to be Ramon Morales, had no other option but to shoot. And certainly, this wasn't the last time a person was foolish enough to brandish a weapon in front of the cops.
Drop it! Hands on your head! Hands on your head, man!
On February 10, 2024, multiple Raleigh police officers responded to a call of shots fired on Hightower Street. As the officers reached there, they detained an individual and were investigating him, when suddenly they heard multiple shots from one end of a parking lot. Immediately, the cops hurried off, not knowing that the situation was about to escalate.
Uh-oh. Listen, that ain't got nothing to do with me, boss. Get down, get down, get down. Well, shots fired at Weebobs. Shots fired at Weebobs. Damn, dude. Hold on. Who's shooting? Who's shooting? Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Police! Drop the gun! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Hands on your head! Hands on your head, man! Hands on your head! Probably shots fired, shots fired, shots fired.
The man emerging with a gun was later identified as Rances Vacrimontes. Vargas and Officer Berg fired multiple rounds at him as he hid behind a red truck. Surprisingly, the officer had no idea that there were bystanders in the truck as well.
Status, Rock Quarry and Marywood. Again, Rock Quarry and Marywood.
To the right, to the right, to the right!
At the Weebob. 423, what's your status?
He's in the car, he's in the car! He's in the car! He's in the red truck!
Hey, hands, hands!
Hands, 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 hands!
Hands! Hands! Both hands! Both hands!
What's your status?
Yeah, one male hit, one female in the car. Shots fired, Raleigh. 7 units, 1018.
Both hands out the car!
Copy,
Get back.
Yeah, get out the car, Raleigh.
Hold on.
Show me the hands.
That's not him. Put your hands on the roof. All right. Suspect down on the ground. On the roof.
Suspect down.
You shot my boyfriend.
I know, I'm sorry.
You shot my boyfriend.
Okay.
Can I get him out?
Officer Berg's gunshot mistakenly struck the driver in the truck, injuring him in the process. Vargas, on the other hand, was shot and had fallen to the ground as the officers immediately called for EMS.
Are all officers 10-4?
Yeah.
423 are all officers 10-4?
Officers 10.
Roll EMS.
EMS is en route.
My dude.
Get a tourniquet on him.
Where you at? Where you hit?
There only one victim.
Get her out, man.
Right here.
Next, this SWAT standoff is intense enough to send shivers down your spine.
I got cuffs.
It's surely not a routine traffic stop when a SWAT team is called upon, and today we'll be showing you some of the craziest and deadliest SWAT standoffs, particularly the standoff in the end, which will leave you stunned.
Get down! Right now! Hands up! Hands up!
So make sure to watch until the end, but starting off with this bizarre standoff, which lasted for more than 30 hours. On March 11th, 2023, multiple neighbors contacted 911 complaining about an individual who was threatening to kill them. As the cops found out about him, they identified the person as On Tai, who they were well aware of. Since 2017, they have been to his home 45 times, related to different criminal proceedings.
Oh, mom's at the door. Heads up.
Ty had a megaphone and kept blabbering nonsense from it. According to the police, he suffered from multiple personality syndrome and was battling some mental health problems. Shortly after, his mother came out and warned the officers that he had a weapon.
How you doing? Good.
No, because
I'm telling
we
you,
have to take him.
He has a warrant for his arrest.
yes, but I go to the downtown to more time. The people don't take him go to the
We're taking
hospital.
him to jail today.
Yeah, sick pill.
He has pills.
Sick the gun have the sick bullet. Yeah.
Revolver.
Yeah.
Where's
He
that
has
at?
that.
Yeah. Nobody take him. If the bullet comes, it's more raising.
There was also a previous arrest warrant out for Ty. As the officers couldn't clearly understand his mother due to a language barrier, they dialed his sister.
But we're just trying to clarify with the language barrier for your mom. But we were trying to let her know that Ann has a order for his arrest to go to jail. So we're trying to peacefully get him out of the house.
Come outside.
But she's advising that he has what we can best tell is a revolver. Yes.
So she says that he does have a revolver in his
Mr. Ty.
Okay.
Mr. Charlotte Police Department. We need you to come outside with your hands up.
Okay.
In your hands. We want this to end peacefully. We're
And
not going anywhere.
does he have bullets in the revolver? Is it loaded?
The officers now had to take extra precaution, knowing that he had a loaded gun with himself. Moments later, they broke through the front door.
2539. Well, I will call you. I just need you to answer your phone. This is very important.
Hands up!
Hands up! Answer your phone.
Step out slow with your hands out. Nothing in your hands.
He's put that stuff at the top of the steps to barricade it. I think he's to the right. Negative.
Ty continuously threatened to hurt himself or the officers. Meanwhile, the cops were also trying to talk to him via a megaphone.
This is the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department. We know you're inside. We need you to come outside with your hands up through the front door. Nothing in your hands. We would like this to end peacefully. We are not going anywhere.
You cannot arrest me. I am above the law. I am above the law, nigga. You cannot do nothing to me, okay? I am above the law. You're gonna have to kill me. I believe in Lord Jesus Christ, okay? And you're gonna have to kill me and all the heavenly angels and Jesus Christ if you want to arrest me, okay? I got the heavenly angels and Satan and God and Buddha and Allah and Mary Magdalene. Nigga, the Virgin Mary live inside of me. You can't touch me. It's over.
Ty's rant contained religious and political statements which really made no sense at all. It was also later revealed that he was suffering from schizophrenia. Considering his mental health, the officer tried to talk to him on the phone.
Nobody wants to harm you, and we don't want you to harm yourself, all right?
Fuck my door. I'm shooting. This is war, dude. You fuck my door.
This is not war.
Break my door. You're gonna break my heart. You're gonna break my head. You're gonna break my neck. You're gonna break my hand. You're gonna break my everything I have. My dogs.
No. See, that's where you're wrong. We don't want to break anything of yours, okay? We want you to get help.
We can't live here no more.
The door can easily be fixed.
I'm just gonna shoot myself and get this voice out of my head and go to heaven.
No, don't let that voice win.
This ain't vodka, but we Trump, okay?
Don't let the voice win.
Kind of anti-matrix also. I have no control over my mind, dude. I'm telling y'all, I'm under mind control.
The cops were genuinely trying to get him some mental help, which he needed pretty badly. However, Ty was giving them no opportunity, as it was hours since they had first arrived at the home.
Don't want to hurt you, and I don't want you to hurt yourself.
I'm a Christian, dude.
I am too.
I'm not no anti-Christ, dude. I work for God. All right? You see me being a preacher? I'm out here saving souls, man. Ooh.
No, you're not. You are not a loser. That's the wrong mentality, dude. Like, that's the wrong.
Do myself and end my life.
Don't you put that on my conscience. Don't you dare.
If you want to be the president, the first step is coming out of that house. You can't be the president from in there.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Well, a president that I need doesn't rule from his house.
That is true, because the White House location, I get it.
I mean, that's where you may lay your head, but you're going to need to do your business out here. And doing your business out here is coming out here, listening to these officers.
Enemy people.
The officers had done their best, and hours after the call was going nowhere, the SWAT team and the crisis negotiation team were called and asked to enter the home through the main entrance. The officers eventually decided to look at the surroundings of Ty and therefore sent in drones, which he tried to do damage as well.
No, we just had to hit all three. I hit the main one and I just hit all of them just to be sure.
Time kept passing by, but Ty was nowhere to be seen. During the night, the officers tore apart half of the house, and during that, Ty continued to speak nonsense.
I have to own America. I am an anarchist and funky. I have no master, no government. I govern my own. I am an anarchist. I don't need government. This is why I don't come out. That I am not a U.S. citizenship. I am an anarchist.
However, finally the next morning, almost 30 hours after the initial altercation, Ty decided to surrender.
Can we move? He's facing away. Bang it out. Right, yes. Move! I got cuffs.
Here is the surrender footage from a different perspective.
You're good. We see your dog. We see your food. You're good, man. Keep walking towards us, brother. You're doing good. Keep walking towards us. Keep walking towards the sound of my voice.
Finally, Ty is taken into custody, and the best thing is that no one was injured during this bizarre standoff, which didn't seem to end.
I told you, it's all trash.
Hey, it probably is. We still gotta check it,
I can't have you. Go ahead, bro. Keep it safe while you at it.
I can't have you go into the hospital without checking you.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of jewelry.
Can I get my glasses?
You want these?
Yes.
You want me to put them on?
Yes, and my prescription. Oh, I need some prescription.
We're gonna go look for your prescription.
However, Ty's mother's house was completely destroyed, and we hope that the city helps in reconstruction of the property. Ty was taken to the hospital and was later charged with multiple counts of communicating threat, but those charges were then dropped due to his mental condition. This standoff was long, but it ended without bloodshed. However, the same cannot be said about the next dangerous confrontation.
Wait. Bang out.
On June 12, 2024, a SWAT team responded to a 911 call complaining that 32-year-old Jonathan Gonaris had threatened to harm himself and his family. The officers quickly arrived at the door, but had no clue what awaited them.
He just hit. Hold on. I haven't heard a bang yet. Heads up here. Stepping up. Wait. Check. Bang out. Shots fired!
Jonathan fired straight towards the officers, hitting 3 of them. Lieutenant Jason was struck in the face, and now it was time for the officers to regroup and provide first aid to the injured officer.
Got you. Go get him. Get him. Got him. Here, pull. It's my arm, my left arm. See him. Back. Get up. Help me. Jesus, he's inside.
I need another one. TC!
Here. Got it.
Quick.
No. The front. I don't feel it.
I need to check your left side. I want you to go to your back. Okay?
Here. Is this okay or no? I don't know. Emily?
Yeah.
Right here.
Yep.
He's not gonna be all. If you can't breathe, Jay, go to your side. I can breathe.
Okay. Stay right there for me, please.
I'm not moving.
Okay.
Who's down?
The bad guy.
Thank you.
Finally, the team managed to get a hold of the situation as they took down Jonathan.
Go on the side. Come towards me. Come towards me. Okay. The only thing I haven't checked is his right.
All right, Jay, I'm doing a check on you, all right?
Okay.
I'm taking your vest off. If you can help, that's great. I got you, Jay.
Sounds like we got one in custody.
I'm doing a check, Jay. Check for blood. Hang on.
Yep.
You good, John? I'm good. Coming in the house. Blue coming in the house.
Need a medic!
You're inside?
Yes!
Medic inside!
Jonathan was shot in the stomach but survived. The 3 officers were also taken to the hospital and then were later released. The suspect was charged with 4 counts of attempted murder, 3 counts of aggravated discharge of a firearm, 3 counts of aggravated battery, and 2 counts of possession of a firearm. Moving on, here is another lengthy standoff which resulted in the downfall of a predator. In February 2023, a SWAT team was sent over to the residence of 63-year-old Hector Perez, who was wanted on child molestation charges. Perez had a long history with cops, and seeing this, a crisis negotiation team was also stationed outside.
Hector Perez, we know you are in the trailer. Sheriff's office, you need to come, step outside of the trailer with your hands up and surrender to police now.
After hours of standing outside with no response, the officers tried to locate his presence by inserting a camera inside the trailer.
Somebody help me with the visual here. I'll hold it. That bathroom looks... See a sink.
Keep going.
It looks...
I'll watch it for you. A lot of blood in the sink, right? No, that's up.
It's like a light.
That's a light fixture.
I'm not seeing anybody in this room. It's small.
What about the tub? There's a tub to the left,
right here.
The shower?
Shower, hold on. Let me get back to that.
It's this way.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Get into the shower itself.
Can you, how about now?
But we got a lot.
He's yanking on it. He's in there.
Hey, show me your hands. Contact. He is. Hey, hold him.
As Perez pulled on the stick, the cops knew that the predator was aware of the surroundings.
Hey, hold him. Hey, shield. Hey, hold back. Hey, pull back to the vehicle. Pull back to the vehicle.
Hey, I'm attached to this
Pull
camp.
back to
You
the
ain't in
vehicle.
there.
As nothing seemed to work, the officers tried to enter the residence from an armored vehicle. They even sent in a mobile phone urging Perez to communicate with them. Despite this, Perez never touched the phone. Finally, the officers used gas to force him outside. Just a few minutes after releasing the gas, Perez came out, but things were about to get even worse for him.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Show me your hands!
The predator held a knife in his hand, and despite the cops firing a less lethal weapon, he wouldn't let it go. Ultimately, the officer fired a round to at least stop him.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Hands up, hands up. Let's start life saving.
Perez was ultimately pronounced dead at the scene. Here is another instance of a SWAT team saving teenagers from a dangerous predator. On July 18th, 2023, Seattle police officers were dispatched after learning about a suspect holding two women against their will. The kidnapper also had a knife, and the officers needed to be extremely careful.
Right now, I still have eyes on you. You can see me, okay? So if anything changes, I'm staring directly at you, okay? Okay, and we're just waiting for them, and then we'll get things rolling. But right now, just keep listening to them, talking to them, and just trying to obviously do what you do and de-escalate, and we'll work through it, okay? Okay, you're doing a great job, okay? All right.
Shortly, a SWAT team was called, and it didn't take them long to arrive and take the situation under control.
I got it. You got it? Yeah. All doors are locked? Oh, he just pushed it. Hands up.
On the ground! Face down on the ground! Victims are out. You got time. All right, hold on. Slow it down. Hold on. We're not gonna. Calm down.
The brilliance of the SWAT team needed to be appreciated as they tactfully handled the situation.
I got this hand. I got his head on man. If you keep doing that, I'm okay here. We're gonna slow it down, guys. Let's get right now. No one's gonna shoot me. No one's gonna shoot me. Be right now. No. You're doing fine, buddy. Yep. Just calm down. Right now. Just calm down. I got me.
Hey, you did a great job. I know that's not easy. You did great. Okay. We're here for you, all right, right now. So I'm gonna give you a few minutes though, and if you would like to talk to us, we're here, all right?
This was thrilling to watch, but you won't believe how this cop reacted to the individual involved. Things can get incredibly tough in a police officer's day, and today we will be showing you some of the most disturbing moments that were caught on police body cams. These will leave you shocked. On August 7th, 2022, while Jeremy Burrows was handcuffed and in custody at the Franklin County Sheriff's Office when he tried to walk but fell down, a couple of officers arrived to help him.
Please, can I get a lawyer? I need a lawyer, please. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. Oh, what are you trying to do? Oh, that hurt, buddy.
Alright.
Oh, that hurt.
Ready to back up onto your knees?
Ready? I'm back up to your knees. See, help me. Oh, that hurt. Stand up. Oh, that hurt.
Okay, take a step.
Ow. 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 Can we sit on the seat? Ow. Oh, that hurt. What? Hard for? Fucking hurt.
Can I have you take a seat?
Yeah.
Alright, let's take a step up.
Stand up, okay? Nice and easy. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. You guys got me handcuffed, man. That's your behavior. I could have gone two different ways. I don't want to hurt. I bleed.
When Jeremy refused to sit down, Captain John Grismore rushed in and did the most unimaginable thing possible.
Okay, it'll hurt. Okay. That hurt.
You want rescue to check you out?
I want to go to the hospital. Please.
We'll have rescue come check you out.
I'm going to kill myself.
Okay. We're not going to do that here, so.
Alright, come on. Let's just stand up, okay? Sit right back. Just, am I bleeding? I don't see any blood. Don't try to make yourself bleed. Can I call 911? We're having a rescue call. Can I get smashed in the face? Smash. If you walk forward, both your feet are shot. If you don't sit down, I'm going to put a shot. I'll be smacked. You got to keep me there. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Camera.
He didn't stop there. In fact, he went even further and kicked Jeremy 3 times.
Sit down. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got him. He kicked me. He kicked me 3 times.
Jeremy.
No. He kicked me 3 times. He's so much in trouble. He kicked me 3 times. He's so much in trouble. Tell him to get away from me. I haven't spit. You just twice spit at me. I didn't spit at him. I did not. Ow.
A few months later, after the video surfaced online, he was fired from his position as a captain in the sheriff's department. It is tough to believe how this escalated, but just wait, the next encounter is even more shocking.
Not leave. You're stronger than me. I could not leave. He doesn't know this.
Now, get your hands off of me. I said get your hands off.
On November 15, 2023, during a heated argument, the girlfriend of Bernalillo police officer Jeremy Nevarez texted a neighbor pleading for them to call 911.
PD, what's going on?
You just had just a domestic thing, I guess. I've asked him to leave. I've asked him to let go of me, and you wouldn't leave.
What was going on?
I got home 30 seconds after he pulled up and pissed off. I didn't tell him that I was not here at the house. So I get called all the names.
Okay, who's the officer?
Him?
Well, what's his name is what we're asking. Because we're going to find out who this is on.
Jeremy Nevarez.
Okay.
After arriving at the scene, the officer spoke with the girlfriend, and that is when she revealed Nevarez's shocking behavior.
I know he's an officer, there's weapons in the house. How is he getting after us?
I don't know.
Was there drinking or anything? Anything physical happened today?
I mean, other than him not letting me go, and
So what happened with that?
I don't know. Between me trying to get away from him and between, I don't know when it happened.
So like you were trying to leave and he...
I'm trying to push him away and he just says that he's not willing to give up. He's not willing to let go. So he just says, let me just love on you. And I've asked him, and I asked him 5 times to let go of me and he won't.
The woman told the police that Nevarez repeatedly trapped her in a tight hug, refusing to let her go despite her pleas to leave.
When you were saying let go of me, were you wanting to leave the residence? Were you wanting to leave the house? Or were you...
I wanted him to let go of me, and then I've asked him. I opened the door and I said, you need to leave, you can get out, you need to go. It's not his house, it's my house. And he won't. He said, no, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, how long has he lived here?
He doesn't live here. He has 5 things in a plastic bag at the front door that I let him put in a plastic bag so that he could leave.
Gotcha. Him holding you, where is this taking place out in the house?
In the living room, in the kitchen.
Okay. And he came up to you and he held you. How did he hold you? Was it by the arms? By
No,
the hands?
he tries to hug me. and I try to push him away. So it's
Is he like in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay, needs it.
Doesn't let go of me.
It is shocking to hear a police officer who is sworn to protect human rights on the job behave like this in his personal life.
I want you to touch me. Stop hugging me. Don't, like, just let go of me.
Did he inflict any pain on you? Did he leave any marks? Did he hurt you?
And I told him he was hurting my back, but he... And other than, I don't know when this happened, but...
So he was holding you, hugging you like pretty tight?
I mean, as tight as he could when I'm pushing away from him.
Can you come over here, just in case? Come back then. You want to go look at your hand? Or look at your person? And that's from him?
And then I broke my nail. But, I don't know when that happened.
Okay, you don't know how you got those injuries?
Well, I know that it happened during, like, the struggle, but I don't know at what point in the hallway.
Before the officers went in to catch the suspect, the woman made one request that will break your heart.
I asked and texted my neighbor, and I asked my neighbor to call you guys, but can you please not bring that up?
Bring what?
My neighbor called you guys.
Yeah, and what?
Yeah. Can you please, I don't know if he told you that I asked you guys, but can you please not mention that to him?
To Jeremy?
Yeah.
Either way, we're here. He knows we're here.
Well, he knows you're here, but he doesn't know that I asked for you guys to be here.
Okay.
Called.
We have to conduct our investigation regardless and let him know the reason why we're here for a welfare check concerning you. That we cannot lie. It's going to be on our police report.
No, but you can say that it came from him.
And from PD also, can you by chance to the supervisor to switch this? So, do you think he'll be cooperative with us or no?
Oh, probably. He knows exactly what to say to be cooperative.
How long?
She was so terrified of Neverez that she begged the officers to hide the fact that she was the one who complained and called them to the scene.
What did you say that was going on? Like the hug?
I don't know. Like 2 minutes. I don't know.
That was in the living room.
Yeah.
And then eventually you just let go.
Eventually I was able to push him far enough to where I could, like, squirm out from his arms.
So by squirming out, like, what did you do after? Did you run away from him? Did he come out back after you?
Well, he did it twice, but I kept either the island between me or the couches between me and him.
And he was trying to actively go back?
Yes.
Okay. So when he was holding you, did you feel at that moment you weren't free to leave?
No, not at all. He's stronger than me.
No, I said, during that moment when he was holding you, did you feel that you were not free to leave?
Correct, yes. I cannot leave. He is stronger than me. I could not leave. He doesn't know this, but I have, like, the entire restraining order paperwork filled out for, like, when it comes to such a head as this.
It is crazy to know that they'd only been together for a few months and she had already begun the process of filing a restraining order, again, against the police officer.
So it's been progressively getting worse.
Oh, yeah.
Did either of you guys ever come outside, like actually walk out of the house tonight?
I opened the door for him to leave, but none of us have walked out.
How long have you guys been together?
I've known him since the end of May, and we've been together since the beginning of September.
Okay, so it's very, very new. Okay, so that makes sense. So stay here. We're going to go try and talk with them.
Finally, the officers decided to go inside and talk to Neverez.
Argument. Just about, I guess, kind of all the communication throughout the day. So, came here. It's kind of this little tense from the beginning. Kind of just asked her, like, you know, just let me go. If you're done, you're done. Tried hugging her, that didn't pan out. She said that it hurt her back. I let her go. I had my stuff over there to leave, the bag with the stuff in the front to leave. She wanted the keychain off the keys that I have. I was like, well, you gave it to me. I don't want to give it back. Like, and then we ended up kind of just talking it out from there about what we could do better, or if we need to end the relationship or go from there.
It is quite horrifying that a man who behaves this way was able to pass any psychological exam and become a police officer.
You said you gave her a hug? I did give her a hug, and she did go into detail of the hug. Well, I just like a normal hug, and at times she's like, oh, I don't want it. And I'm like, just calm down, let me hold you, like, we'll work it out. And she's like, well, it's hurting my lower back, because she's been having a lower back issue, and that's when I let her go. Where were you guys in the house? Maybe like here? Like kitchen table? Oh. How long was that hug, would you say? Honestly, I don't know. Would you say, like, how hard or how firm was your grip? I mean, not too hard. And once she was like, yeah, my back, like, it's hurting my back. Okay, fine. So I'm just trying to sit here and hold you, and then you're like, no, I'm like, just calm down. Like, let me hold you, we'll work this out. And then she's like, this is hurting my lower back. I'm like, okay. That's...
Nevarez's lies were as clear as day. He claimed to have hugged her from behind, but when the officers asked him about how firm his grip was, he was left completely speechless.
When we were talking, she got like a notification, and then I think that's when she went to the door. And then you brought up something about keychain. Yeah, so she wanted the keychain back, and when he gave it to me, like, just let me go. And so we're arguing about the stupid keychain, and eventually she's like, oh, you know, never mind about the keychain, just go. And I'm like, okay. And that's when we kind of were talking about like what I could do better or vice versa.
Where in the house were you guys when you were talking about the keychain?
Like around the kitchen area right there in front of the fridge.
This man needs to get his facts straight. Holding someone tightly so that it restricts their movement isn't just a hug. That is a show of force and dominance that is meant to control them.
Do you guys have any contact, physical contact? So she went to grab the keychain and I just pulled it away. And that was about it.
And then I was okay, and at that point, what happened?
That's when we ended up like, she was never mind about the keychain. Go, and I'm like, okay, like, I love you, and I do want to make this work, and that's when we had to talk about like what we could do better in this situation, or our relationship.
Close to that point, you guys in the bedroom. So that's after the talk was after the keychain part.
Yes,
and then you guys had the 20-ish minutes in the bedroom. Talk. So then after you guys were done talking, that's 20-ish minutes at that point?
Yeah.
No, after the talk, what happened then?
I think that's after like the 20 minutes, that's when I think she got the notification and went out to the front.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. How did that talk?
Nevarez's statements only proved that the woman was telling the truth. He carefully said just enough to cover himself, but not enough to deny what really happened.
Figuring stuff out, and I think we both, as far as I read into it, like we're not going to end a relationship, we're going to try to figure this stuff out, and hopefully go.
Jeremy describes a slightly different story to police, but it isn't long until one officer notices something that could help them get to the bottom of it.
Okay, so she's telling me the first time it happened is when you guys got here, the argument started. She said, it happened around here the first time, around the table, or around the island. You guys are running around her, you want to hug her, said, let me love on you, who she's telling us. She told me let me go several times, you didn't want to let go, so at that point she had to push herself away from me so you can loosen the grip. And she told us that she was going around the island and we were kind of following her, like kind of a cat and mouse type of ordeal. She said,
Nevarez's story did not match what the woman told the police, but it wasn't long before an officer noticed something that helped them get to the bottom of the story.
The second time is when you hugged her and she told you, hey, my lower back hurts, and you let her go.
Well, so we did hug over here, but that was earlier. But that's when she did let it happen. She was very emotional, but I don't remember any force. I guess here is the only part where I do remember saying like, no, like it's hurting my lower back. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I was like, I love you, like we'll make it work. And this was after our conversation here. But I mean,
you don't remember?
I remember her just saying like no, but then I was able to like hug her, and it was not like forced or unforced or whatever you want to call it. Like it wasn't like, it's like, listen, I love you, like let's make it work.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, no, don't hug me.
the officer spotted a camera inside the house that may have recorded the entire dispute. The moment they asked Neverez about it, his face went pale.
I remember she was like, no, like, please, like, let me go, my lower back's hurting. I'm like, okay.
Okay, so on those both occasions she told you no. So why would you continue to try and hold her?
Yeah, just trying to, I guess, just make it work at some point.
Okay. Is that a camera right there?
I believe so, yes sir.
Does it record? Or you wouldn't know?
I wouldn't know.
Okay.
I don't know if they do or not, I'm not too sure.
The woman then found a short clip recorded on the camera which revealed the shocking truth related to the officer.
Down the hallway to the right and another right.
What kind of phone is it?
It's an iPhone.
Oh, and it's a keychain phone?
What is it?
That's not a key to the house.
No, it's just the keychain. So when he was put on administrative leave.
For what?
You want to involve in that?
No, I don't.
Oh, he works for Bernal.
Okay.
You haven't watched the YouTube video, the news story?
Which one?
Of him stopping that family from speeding on Bernal, and their dog died because he did a felony stop on a family and pulled all of their family out of the car. Oh, Google his name and find it.
Okay. Is he still on leave?
No. They just let him go back.
Okay.
I have talked with and the DV unit, the crime victims.
The crime victims, I mean.
I have all of the restraining order pages.
Upon further investigation, police discovered that this was not Neverez's first time exhibiting this disturbing behavior.
The restraining order paperwork got filled out of 2 pages of everything that he has done.
Okay. Have you called us before?
No. I know. I know. But
not this can change what happens tonight.
No, but I should have. I know, and I should have, and I kick myself every day that I didn't call a few times. But
so he grabbed you 3 times?
No, I grabbed him twice.
Also, I tell you that battery 3 times because she was unwanted, right? That's unsolicited, insolent manner.
She felt compelled to hide in a room with her dogs in her own house. Why wasn't he just immediately removed from the house and questioned outside like he should have been?
10 times to let him go, and he did it again. Yeah, so that's like up to 2 separate incidents where he hugged her and that. So she told you twice on both those moments at least. Why did you continue? He was like, I don't know, I just had one of the Yeah. 15 years. And he just got back from suspension. He was the guy that pulled that family at gunpoint, family's daughter, and their dog died in 7 hours. So he was suspended for that. He just got back.
Neverez has previously made headlines for holding a family at gunpoint just for speeding. Now, given his history, it was far from safe to leave the woman alone with him.
What is your name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy what?
Nevas.
And you're an officer?
Yes, sir.
And you know about integrity?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been with Bernalillo?
It's a year and a half now.
Is that the only agency you've been with?
I started with the Lansing County Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
How about your household member? Am I able to call someone to just have it?
Yeah,
CBC?
we'll work it.
We'll also give them a call.
The 29-year-old officer, Jeremy Neverez, was then later fired from the police department. Now that wraps up today's video. We have just witnessed some of the most disturbing and shocking moments caught on police body cam, showing actions of extreme violence and tense situations that law enforcement faces. These events remind us of the critical importance of police training, awareness, and the need for accountability in our justice system. We must continue to support those who put their lives on the line while also ensuring that proper protocols are followed for everyone's safety. Now, if you agree, please support us by liking the video. And if you enjoyed the video, watch how this corrupt cop was exposed by higher authority.
Have you ever taken any batteries out and sold the batteries?
No. Believe them checks were mine. This started to piss me off.
when I found out they weren't.